Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As the current time of 8:42 a.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum could trade $3,014, about 0.45% so far. With respect to over crypto market and the equity market, we are relatively flat to down ahead of the market open, about 45 minutes away. With respect to the most macro catalyst that's driving this morning is the PPI report. So we are getting more additional inflationary data. And a high-level synopsis, no need to really read it, but the key points of the report, it seems like production or producer price has risen by 11.2% from a year ago in March, which is the biggest gain on record. Again, seems like we're breaking historical record consistently. And with respect to the PPI, which is the producer price index, which measure the price paid by wholesaler, and if you look at the series dated back to November 2010 on a monthly basis, it increased by 1.4%, way above the Dow Jones estimates of 1.1%. And if you look at more specifically, stripping out the food, energy, trade services, so-called core PPI drivers, has risen by 0.9% on a monthly basis, nearly double the 0.5% and the 7% on a year-to-year basis. Okay, so with respect to PPI report, it's considered to be a forward-looking type of inflationary pressure, and it tracks the price in the pipeline for goods and services that eventually reaches consumer. Okay, so it aligns with the inflationary pressure, the report that we got from the CPI report. So this is not really a major surprise, but it is a historical record all over again. So let's just dive into technical analysis to see what's going on with the market. Obviously, it's more inflationary news, but not like the big shock and all affectation. So it doesn't really drive the needle the way that it would have been doing compared to yesterday's affectation. So let's just dive into it. Right now we are in between levels, right? 3158 versus 2853. In the next approximate level, which is the non-consolidated level, would be the 3050, right? Or you could just say 3000. So we're levitating above that level right now. You could see clearly this was the head and shoulder pattern that came into fruition. The head, shoulder, and subsequently leap down from here. Right now, the propensity of the trends is relatively flat, but definitely not bullish, right? But good thing is that we know that MACD has crossed down already. So you can only sell down further to, like, let's say 2853. I would say that's pretty much the bottom based on the current leap down, right? And with the 44 out of 70, so it's relatively oversold right now. So I feel very, very good about if you were to buy now in a DCA perspective. The risk versus reward ratio is quite good. So I do like it. In respect to Bitcoin right now, flat, we have broken below the 40,000, so we're $200 below it right now. In terms of momentum, is comparable with the 44 out of 70, so leaping down to 37,500, I would say that technically would be the bottom from here. You could see that we have formed multiple bottoms here before, so coming down all the way to that level would be very logical, and I think by then we'll be extremely oversold, despite us being oversold already at 37 out of 70. So with respect to Ethereum Classic, we are in mid levels right now, right? I think at the 43 out of 70, selling down to somewhere around 34, all the way to, if we get even some Black Swan events, $28 would be great level DCA for going forward, because of the fact that you could see that's a major resistance level down below. Dogecoin is kind of consolidating, but you could see that this is a head, shoulder, and shoulder pattern with the 50 out of 70, so selling down all the way to 1160, all the way to 1066 would be more logical to DCA from here. Cardano is still selling off. The momentum is bearish, so I would probably wait until 85 cents to below, but don't time the market, buy the setup of the market, right? So right now this is the best setup. It's okay, it's tolerable. We do, for me, I would prefer a setup like around 85 cents below. Solana is selling off still. We're basically giving up everything that we have gained, in the span of basically the last couple of days, right? Ever since we pump up from the 12 all the way. No, sorry, it's April already. So we basically gave up all the gains that we got from like a month ago, basically. And right now we're coming back down to like the hundreds, contemplating do we break below or go back up. Right now the 43 out of 70, so we're matching with the previous consolidated level. So I think right now it's actually not terrible. But if we break it, I think going down to 85 to below is a very sweet level to buy at. XRP is now about 1.77%. We're bouncing exactly at the 69 cents level that we identified. So it's technically speaking the truth again. So right now it's a dip, right? 69 to 57 is clearly a green light for you to buy, right? Polkadot, we're meeting at a comfortable level at the 36 out of 70. I do like it at the moment. Anywhere from basically 17 down to 14 is still fair game in terms of DCA. In respect to Algorand, I do like it currently. It's very good at 37 out of 70. So yeah, it's a buy right now for Polkadot, Algorand, and then Shiba Inu. Obviously, the Robinhood adoption news yesterday, they just allow people to be trading Shiba Inu on their platform, so subsequently drive this pump up. But you can see that's a funky one, right? This is not really normal, and I think we are already dipping down as we got the resistance from the top. We are still having a golden cross about to be formed, so we could technically search up another ones, as people get more news around this, but it's gonna be a short-lived one, and it's gonna be a quite dangerous one as well. So for the setup right now, I would probably just stay away from myself. MacTac flat, 143 to 120, so right now it's a fair game in terms of DCA. AVAX flat as well, anywhere from basically 59 to 50 would be where I'd be buying at, but I think anything from 75 below is fair game from here. And then lastly for Luna, we're at this 40 out of 70 right now. We are matching with the previous resistance level of somewhere around 80, so we're like four bucks above it right now. But if we break this current level, which is possible, I personally prefer like 62, 52 to 45 from here. Alright, so that's another hurdle that we got over. I have a little bit of a surprise coming up for you guys. So I'm preparing for it, so stay tuned for upcoming videos. I'm planning on doing some sort of a giveaway, just to say thank you to you guys. But in terms of the details, I still have to kind of think about how that works specifically. But have a good Wednesday. Appreciate you guys. I know Easter is coming up already, so time is flying. But and also again, thank you so much for the kind words that you guys have given me in the last couple days. I had a relatively rough week last week, but thank you for helping me get through it, and appreciate you guys. And for those that are on the Patreon, love you guys every single day. Appreciate your support and guidance, and let me know if you have questions in the meantime. Take care.